Hey everyone, welcome back to another video here on the channel. I have some sort of late breaking news, which is not necessarily out of the ordinary, but does have to do specifically with the vehicle as seen behind me, as well as a lot of the other vehicles here on the lot. And that is an MSRP adjustment, aka increase, that will be happening for the 2025 model years, specifically vehicles allocated after December 20th, which is the day that I'm hopefully posting this video as well as filming it for you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Santa Fe Calligraphy Hybrid as seen behind me and discuss some of these latest price increases that will be happening over the next couple months. So you join me in the backseat of the 2025 Santa Fe Hybrid Calligraphy, and I chose this vehicle for a specific reason. Because it receives the largest MSRP increase on this list of vehicles, but also because it might be one of the biggest impacts to people's buying decisions between maybe the standard gas Santa Fe and that, of course, of the hybrid. But I will have a few comments and thoughts on that a little bit later in this video. Now, I will have the list up on the screen so you guys can follow along with me. But there's going to be essentially MSRP, freight, and premium paint charge increase. The premium paint is in regards to the $470 surcharge currently. That is now increasing to $500 for any of the additional extra cost paints. Now this varies by model, specifically like Ultimate Red, some of the whites, of course, Soltronic Orange on the Ioniq 5N. These are all going to be some of the premium offerings on certain models in particular. So basically, if that model was a premium paint for 2025 currently, it is now increasing from $470 to $500. Now then we have the freight charge increase. This is going to range from $45, $55, or $60 of an increase, again depending on the specific model. For example, Palisade and Santa Fe is going up $60 from the current amount. Some of the passenger cars are going up $45, and some of these smaller regular size SUVs are going up $55. So freight is now going to range anywhere from $1,195 for passenger vehicles, $1,450 for some of the regular size SUVs, and then $1,475 for Santa Fe and a Palisade specifically. Now finally, getting on to the MSRP adjustments, this is what I'm going to spend a little bit more time on in this video. Starting out with the 2025 Elantra, this is going up $150. The hybrid Elantras are going up $250, and the Elantra Ns are going up $300 in terms of their I guess current or former MSRPs, depending on how you want to look at it. Again, this goes into effect on any vehicles allocated on or after December 20th. Does not impact in stock or in transit units as of this time. Moving on to the electric vehicles, this is not surprising to me whatsoever. 2025 Ioniq 5, Ioniq 5N, Ioniq 6, and Kona EVs are not going up or changing in MSRP at all. Now the Ioniq 6 is getting the freight surcharge of an additional $45, as well as the Kona EV going up $55 for freight, but MSRPs are going to be the same for the electrics. And given these are not as popular vehicles, it kind of makes sense that Hyundai doesn't want to raise the MSRPs on those specifically. Moving on to gas Konas, these are going up $100. Palisades are going up $300, which is an interesting choice in my opinion, because the new next generation Palisade, of course, is already been revealed over in Korea overseas, but is right around the corner here in the United States. So the fact that they're increasing at $300 might mean that, well, of course, we're going to see an MSRP increase for this next generation Palisade. It's just a matter of how much. But given the fact that they're adjusting it now in the current generation, the difference essentially in what they can market the increase, or starting MSRPs or whatnot, won't be as large as my guess. Santa Cruzes are going up $150. Santa Fe gas, no change whatsoever, but Santa Fe hybrid, which is the one I want to talk about, is going up $500 over the current pricing. Now, I'm going to go ahead and read out the rest of this list, and then we'll come back to Santa Fe hybrid. Sonatas are going up $150 across the board. Tucson hybrid, and Tucson plug-in hybrid, which I've not seen the plug-in hybrid yet. No change in MSRP. And then lastly, we have Venue going up $100, which I think it was up $100 over 2024, so now it's up a total of $200 or something like that. But anyways, going back to Santa Fe hybrid, I've been saying this all along since this next generation Santa Fe has been released, and that it is kind of a bargain in comparison to the gas Santa Fe, given that it was only a $500 premium over that of that engine and got 15 plus mpg more in terms of efficiency. So now with this latest $500 price increase, it's essentially going to be $1,000 more than that of an equivalent gas Santa Fe. And that is kind of more in line with what traditionally Hyundai has charged for their hybrid vehicles, but it's still a little bit less than that of vehicles such as the Tucson and Elantra hybrids, if I'm not mistaken. So all in all, yes, it's going up $500. It sucks, but I still think it is a fairly good deal when you look at the gas Santa Fe and the hybrid Santa Fe side by side in any given trim level, given the equipment and everything is basically identical, except in the hybrid calligraphy, of course, you do get that passenger side relaxation seat, which the gas Santa Fe calligraphy does not. But then you throw in some of the paint changes from 2024 into 2025, such as Ultimate Red now being a $500 premium paint, and things can get fairly more expensive depending on the exact specification and color combination you're looking at for 24 into 2025. So again, I just wanted to bring you guys this information as soon as possible. So if you again are looking at a Santa Fe hybrid specifically and are kind of in the market ready to buy one, I would recommend, you know, not waiting in the next, you know, month or two and just buying one sooner rather than later, so you can kind of avoid the extra, you know, $500+ that you will be paying for an exact same vehicle, either purchased now versus in a couple months once those allocations are built and actually arrive at local dealerships and will be reflected on the actual window stickers themselves. So outside of that, I think that is pretty much going to do it here for this video. Hopefully, again, you guys are having a good holiday season. It has been quite the year, and I will have, I think, another video or two coming out before the new year. I have a couple vehicles lined up, already filmed and or will be filming here, you know, over the next day or two. So make sure you guys stay tuned and subscribe if you guys haven't for that. But anyways, I really do appreciate the support over the last year. Santa Fe in particular has done very well on the channel and continues to do very well, and it is a very interesting vehicle, but I am very excited for the next generation Palisade, because now that we know what it looks like overseas in Korea, it's going to be very similar in the US market. It's just a matter of those finer details, including pricing, packaging, what engine powertrain configurations will be available in this market, and things like that, that will make I think people either rush out to buy the current Palisade or ultimately wait for the next generation, depending again on how that vehicle actually comes equipped in the United States. But hopefully we'll know more about that here in maybe even a month or two. And I will be attending, of course, the 2025 Chicago Auto Show, which I know Hyundai and many other brands will be participating in, including some returning participants that were not there last year, which is always interesting to see, but good to see for the general public and of course media who attend those events. But nonetheless, let me know what you guys think of these pricing changes down in the comment section below. Let me know if you're going to change your purchasing timeline on a Santa Fe or Santa Fe hybrid due to this, you know, over $500 increase for those coming to dealerships in the next couple months. And looking forward to the 2025 Ioniq 5s as well. I haven't posted anything about this on the channel, but there will be a very, very select few of those Ioniq 5s at dealerships by the very end of this calendar year. We're talking the 30th, the 31st, and, you know, of course, the first week of January. They will start to trickle in very low quantities, but it looks like Hyundai might actually keep their word in getting a select number of those to dealerships by the end of the calendar year. But there's going to be a good influx of them coming in later January for sure. So again, keep an eye out for that on the channel. I will have coverage once those vehicles arrive. But nonetheless, hopefully you guys are having a happy holiday season. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you guys haven't. And as always, I appreciate continued support and hope to see you guys in the next one.